Hello, folks. I am Chay'yim bin David. I am typically just elite dancer. Well, I play a lot of different video games, but at least that's where I've gotten this name from. Is my elite dangerous avatar or pilot. Recently I purchased Stellaris on GOG. I'd played it before. I'd actually had the deluxe edition and read the story and all that, and I really enjoyed the game. Paradox Interactive is my favorite. So, like I said, recently I decided to get it again. And, with that, I decided to create my own mod for it. I was testing it the other day, so it should work. Essentially, I created New Israel, and what we are is members of a divergent sect of Judaism founded by Rabbi Or Bloom, born in Sfad, Israel. In his youth, the rabbi studied computer sciences, graduating from Beersheba University before attending yeshiva to complete medical training. The rabbi was the first human able to transfer his mind to human body, and did so through a dangerous Kabbalic practice to prepare the mind for this transference. The and moral implications of what the rabbi had done were hotly debated, but Jews from all over seek Rabbi Or Bloom out. After these of those who had failed grew too staggering, the sect of Judaism was outlawed, and those who had transcended quickly found themselves victims of persecution almost everywhere on earth. And the Minyan agreed to start a collective fund, and after several years they were able to finally build a starship. They pioneered the great galaxy. They settled New Israel in the system of Or. Kind of gives us a background for religious robots. I thought that was a really cool backstory for these guys. They have Constructobot, be cheaper. Then also zero waste protocols, so the robots themselves also. I did have to go with the machine consciousness at first to actually do a mixture of like the human traits of morality plus like egalitarianism, possibly like xenophile. You can't do that with robots. Again, like I said, I just thought robots was kind of a great idea. So of course, you know, machine. They could be like golems, you know. Mortal. They can live anywhere, so that's cool. But aren't paid, because the way these robots are created, basically you have to do this like Kabbalic training, transfer your mind into this, and I figured that was kind of what this sphere was, like this, transferred it into this metallic body. You have to be so advanced. I guess I figured they'd be smarter, right? So anyway, that's who we are. We're gonna go with a huge system, I guess. And this is the first time I've played in a very long time. I'm gonna take Iron Man off just because I haven't played in forever. I do plan to do a stream, like an online multiplayer match stream at some point with some friends of mine as well, some of the wingmates from the Israeli Space Agency and Elite Dangerous. You can find us in the Botani system, or you can submit to join us. Wing ID is ISA1. So as I said, this is actually the first time I've ever streamed anything recorded, so playing a video game and doing commentary. So any suggestions, please let me know. Alright, so we're off. The main processor core was activated on the planet we have come to know as New Israel 487.11 cycles ago. And of course, they're robots. And I imagine a cycle would be like Hebrew years or calendars, you know, because we're using the Hebrew voice, you know. Jewish robots would carry the Torah and all that with them. Of our past, we know little. There's no record of our creators within our central databanks. We've been programmed with no guiding purpose or agenda beyond simple survival. But I would imagine, like, at least the creators of this world, you know, because again, they have knowledge of Talmud and the Torah and all that, so they know the creator. That infrastructure was built, new service units were introduced, and the wilderness of our home world was gradually tamed. Technology progress was rapid, and the first satellite and space probe soon escaped the gravity well which confined us. The plunge into unknown now awaits. So I guess after possibly like the colony ship landed on this planet, they hadn't had space travel for a long time. And maybe like these robots do, you know, they are immortal, but they could get damaged or something, so it has become a loss. That's our little planet there. It's New Israel. Got our system. Some minerals over here. Barren and rocky world with a thin, non-existent atmosphere. The surface is covered in meteor impact craters and so that's a pretty good score. 5. Yeah. Oh, and that's Rahat. So this is the mod I created, by the way. I created this civilization, or this within the game's framework. There's no real change there, but the mod I made changed all the names for all the planets to the cities in Israel. Frequency occurrence is in accordance to population. The most populated cities higher on the list. Ships, same thing. I took Navy ships. I think it was all my military ships were all names of the Israeli Navy ships, and then I think all my utility and other craft were possibly the Air Force. Whereas for all of my different armies and ground units, they're all different parts of the IDF, basically. Yeah, I just kind of went with names. It's mostly randomized, so I didn't really like code in any like special attention to make sure that this type of commando is this or whatnot. Except in a couple of cases. So like if I didn't in fact do like enslave another civilization, then that slave army would be called I think it was Ever is the slave, if I remember correctly. But other than that, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. I just try to make it make as much sense as possible. Sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and pick our researches here. Ooh, oh, and I left their regular names alone because, you know, Jews are extremely diverse religions in parts of the world. So we have a bunch of crazy different names, you know? So I wanted to reflect that. Anyway, I'm definitely going to go with the +5 research speed because it's advantageous, period, to have. So I always take that, no matter what. I can do this one, but else is this? This would give me the administrative path, so I think I'm going to do this one too. Uniform data standard. Plus, that makes sense. I'm a robot race, I guess, or religion. So having uniform data makes sense. And then for engineering, go corvettes, any damage, or it can just give it afterburners. The army one, just because. It also will give me minerals, +5 minerals, so that's pretty nice. Improved server motors. Let's see, the next thing I'm going to need to do with leaders, we're going to need to hire an admiral. First fleet over here. One's better on upkeep. Kind of branded. Kind of like them. They're 8 years old too. Sublight. You know what? At this point, let's just keep things cheap. Let's keep things cheap. And then we should probably get a general too for our ground military. I'm going to put some ground military in, probably. Leader up lost. Maybe not. I might wait on the ground military. So I want another like upkeep reducer for planet side operations. Maybe that's not the best course of action, but I think it's good to keep low overhead, right? I mean, after all, encountered any other species yet? Well, first thing I always do is I always send my military fleet along with my science ship. Sign that around. Now my science ship, I'm not gonna have to explore New Israel. Go to the Weimar Drift. We want to explore both. Ooh. Explore that black hole actually. Use these 3 suns. I think this is pretty much going to be Empire. So let's go ahead and do this one first. Survey this system. As for my construction ship, get power. Got 13 coming in. Or get some research going. I actually want to do the research. Excuse me, do the research just because I know the thing I wanted to research is to increase the speed of research, so this might actually increase that. I'm going to do that first. Typically I wouldn't do that, but I'm going to do that first this time. Let's see, traditions, can I do anything there yet? No. Excuse me, edicts. I have enough. What's the thing? Map the stars. This edict pushes for further galactic exploration to bring light to the darkness and find what wonders lie beyond. Last 11 years, it increases my survey speed and my chance to discover anonymity. Huh. I think I'm gonna definitely do that. That seems like a good edict to impose upon my robotic subjects. Let's see, policies, wars. Now we're only gonna do defensive. Like the current state of Israel, I don't really want to go invade other nations. Let's see. Orbital bombardment. We're gonna go with selective. Again, you know, dropping leaflets, trying to make sure that we only hit targets we need to. We're gonna be peaceful. Because I've found generally if I make a warrior type race in this game anyway, I pretty much get my ass handed to me pretty quickly. But I have won a couple of times as like a federation or a trade empire. Now for my borders, I am going to do closed. We do essentially have, I would imagine, an open immigration policy for Jewish people that decide they want to attempt the transcension process or transfer process, because that's the only way we'll have new robots. However, generally I think closed borders would be a good idea to begin with, just because I don't want to let somebody in without like saying so, I guess. Like I want to be discriminate to protect my people, because we've been run off Earth. You know, that's their backstory, so I think they would be friendly, but you know, a little defensive. So yes. For our production, I think I'm just going to leave it balanced. That makes sense. We're not expanding planets. New Israel. Let's see here. What can we do here? I can do production focused. I can balance it. Let's see what's on Israel first. Machine capital. See, we have total planet size of 12. And do it too. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna drive this over here. So OCD has to line up perfectly. But oh, now when I do that, anyway. Oh, super, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, planet has 4 of 8 generator districts. So I guess that's your energy credits. And we have 2 mining districts. We don't have any agriculture districts. But we're robots, so I don't think we really need food. If we were going to have humans on the planet, which later on I did, I am open to immigration of other species. That's totally cool. I just want to, you know, be careful about that. So maybe we might grow food later on, but right now we don't need to. Trade value is neutral. Rare planetary features. We have one. God. We got hot springs. We got rushing waterfalls. Huh. And we got tempestuous mountains. Nice. Ore vein cliffs, prosperous mesas, rich mountains, rugged woods, and fertile lands. Nice. I don't know what these are. Strip, abandoned mine. Oh, I guess I can destroy these if I wanted to. But no, I'm fine. What's my governor good at? My governor is good at building costs, reducing those speeds, plus building. And currently, oh, we did not need to do that. There we go. Let's see. I do have 2 things that are blocking. So I see I could use. Becomes a rushing waterfall. Organic landfills. I think it'd be best to clear, so I'm gonna go do that. Like, yeah. So that's fine. see my population, 100% Jews, all Jewish robots. Armies, I don't have an army, or I don't have a leader yet. So we got 2, no corporate. Buildings, can I build anything? No. So, that's fine. I think contacts, no contacts. Doing this, so let's go ahead and do balance just for now. Doesn't know anything up here, so yeah, let's go balance there. Not transferring any resources, don't need to, that's fine. Market, don't need to do anything there, nothing on my situation log. And so yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna lock onto our science ship and away we go. So off our construction ship goes, it's doing its thing. We got first fleet following our science ship here, led by Warner, Admiral Warner. In the oh, and it's our ships are NIS, New Israeli Starship. It's our prefix. Away they go. Oh, you know what? Ore station. Anything I can do here? Defense? Can I build this yet? No. I want to do the defense platform first, and then I'll probably save up and do a colony ship and go settle someplace else, but right now that's not my priority, I guess. And oh, and anomaly or research speed, so that's pretty nice for this captain too. Moshe, see, Moshe is coming in. Moshe is my scientist, that's cool. I take that as a good sign. The Prophet Moshe is out scanning stuff in the universe. Figure I'll do probably about 30 minutes per episode, something
Construction
like that.
complete.
Alright, so let's go ahead and pause here. So, for those wondering how much longer this episode's going to be, not that much longer. But I think that's a good format. If anyone has any advice on how long, maybe shorter or longer, let me know. So I can't build anything else here, so I'm going to go ahead and unpause and watch that science ship. And I realized I could play at a faster speed, but I'm not. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so last time I played, you actually had 3 forms of travel that you could do in Stellaris. And I really dug that. I thought it was cool. I actually preferred doing wormholes. That was my favorite method of travel. I guess here, the way it is now, is it's all hyperspace lanes, and right now I only control this one system, but like I said, eventually I'm going to try and control all this, and if I can, I would like to get that black hole, because there's a really awesome what is it called, situation that you can get. It's used a very specific black hole, and the reward for it is amazing. I've wanted to get it ever since that first time I did. Haven't. So many asteroids. Not much in this system. It's looking like maybe some energy from the star. Absolutely nothing from any of those in the asteroid belt. I don't know if we'll get anything from this planet either. Toxic world. That does look pretty nasty. I don't think I'd want to live on this green planet. We probably have enough to almost build something. Maybe another minute there, another tick or whatever. We're at 250 here. Except we're going to Chay'yim. It's a barren world. Alright, I'm going to pause it here. We now have enough to probably build something in our home system. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Do another research installation. Where can I build that? Oh, I can get more engineering if I want. But I think instead I am going to build in Ramat Gan. Yeah, I like Ramat Gan. It's a nice place. Nice place. Alright. Ramat Gan's being built. Let's go check in on our ship. It's just scanning. I actually have some family in Ramat Gan, and just very beautiful. I went to go see him this last year, or well, this year, going by the Hebrew calendar and all that. It's been a very long time since I'd seen him. I hadn't seen that side of the family since I was a kid. Had a great time.
System survey complete.
Oh, that's done. Plus, what happened here? We found an anomaly. Efforts to map the surface of the moon have identified a strange mountain formation on the southern hemisphere, or in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and focus in on that first. Go ahead and zoom in. Let's research it. So on the southern hemisphere, I bet it's that. Maybe not though. Alright, so our scientist is going to figure it out. Again, being escorted. Admiral Brandon. Very first Israeli space fleet. Israeli space fleet, rather. Alright. Just because it's the end of the episode, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on Israel, New Israel. And we'll watch the sun set over our beautiful new mechanized home.
Construction complete.
And pause it here with the construction finished as well. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in and watching this. Like I said, I'll probably do another episode, and we'll see what happens to our robotic space Jewish people. Thanks, and have a good night, or afternoon, or morning, or yeah, well, you get it. You get what I'm driving at. Have a good one.